Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here. It is Thursday, the 1st of November. Goodness me, a month today. We'll be talking about Christmas, won't we? It's weatherwave.net. Thanks for watching. As always, the site's get free of charge by the adverts that you see around the screen here. And by you coming back and visiting the site regularly, using the site, using the charts, using the adverts, using the musings, that means that we keep it all free of charge. So thank you for doing that. Also tell your friends, you can follow us on Twitter at Weather School and go to Facebook, do search for Weather School, we're there as well. Now, ECMWF is making me sit up and take notice this morning. Just want to run through these charts with you. ECMWF has performed really well in recent weeks, and when it signals a change, it's time to listen. This is the chart for midnight last night. There's our area of low pressure up towards the north. Look at this trough. This U shape here in the colours in the 500 millibar flow that sat through the UK, hence the reason for so many showers in places today. Now you notice how that trough is coming up against the ridge down to the south. It's squeezed up against it, puts the jet stream through here across central parts of Europe, and we're on the northern side of the jet, hence the reason that we're both unsettled and cool as well. But I want you to notice what happens as we go through the charts. This is midnight on Sunday, and we've got a secondary trough here, look, just swinging its way around the southern edge of that area of low pressure, coming up against the ridge that's built out of Africa and across Central Europe, and putting a really strong jet through these central parts of Europe. Then we see the low swing its way south. Look, this is onto Bonfire Night. Now, low pressure over the south of the country, but just look at this northerly flow that develops in this low. This is something we're going to have to watch, because this is midnight, Sunday into Monday. Now, as that system moves eastwards, and it pulls in cooler northeasterly winds. Look, that's 24 hours later. So as it pulls in these northeasterly winds, we could find some heavy rain across the south of the country turning to wet snow. I don't think it's going to stick. Don't panic. And I know there are journalists who watch this as well. Please don't get reporting that there's going to be a blizzard on Sunday night, because there isn't. What do I sound like? Earlier on, a woman rang the BBC and said there was going to be a hurricane on the way. No, don't say that. But no, it doesn't look as if there's going to be anything significant. Just bits and pieces of white snow. White snow? Isn't snow white anyway? Come on, what's going on? Bits and pieces of snow around, you know, the white stuff just coming out of the sky. Possibly on Sunday evening into Monday morning, possibly lasting through Monday as well. But I think cold is going to be the emphasis of it across East Anglia and South Eastern England. Got a ridge then that builds in through Scotland, but really the main feature I want to show you is, look, here's this ridge. You see that N shape there in the colours, that's at 500 millibars. Watch that ridge build through next week, but then watch what happens. Look, it collapses away to the east, and then by the end of the forecast, look, another one of these troughs coming in, ridge out in the Atlantic, which is the overall pattern. Here's the trough coming back through at the end of next week into next weekend. And then the 11th of November, Remembrance Sunday, look at this. This is a real wintry setup. If this came off and this came true, this could well be our first hit of proper snow of the winter, particularly across Scotland, Northern Ireland, parts of Northern England. But I wouldn't rule it out across parts of central and southern England either. And really, it's 11th of November. The date's pretty early, but it's one that we are certainly going to have to keep our eye on. I don't think it's going to be blizzard conditions across the southern half of England and Wales, but certainly I think we could find significant lying snow across parts of Scotland and Northern Ireland if this came true. It's being backed up at the moment by the ensemble model, so there is some sort of guidance there for it, that we've got a couple of models that's going for this now, and it's something we have to watch. And certainly this idea of the ridge building out here, look, in the Atlantic is conducive to these northerly winds coming in. And as I said, the ECMWF has been very reliable over the last few weeks, so it's something really that we need to keep our eye on. As far as the next few hours go, well, this is 7 o'clock this evening. Look, low pressure centred off the west of Scotland. Now what we'll find through this evening is that low is going to be staying there, but I want you to notice these isobars. Look how close together they become through the early hours of the morning across northern parts of Ireland, northern England, southern Scotland, bringing some very strong winds through there, some gale force winds, severe gales in places, 50-mile-an-hour gusts. Here's our storm that we were watching for Friday off the south, bringing heavy rain through the Channel Islands, northern part of France, but the strongest of the winds going through central parts of France at that time. Then through tomorrow, really it's a case of sunny spells and showers across northern and western areas. Some heavy rain may just clip into Kent, Sussex, parts of Essex during the morning from this system as it tracks eastwards. And then we go into this cool westerly flow, but pretty breezy look, you'll notice, across Scotland as well. And then heading overnight in towards Saturday, well, we get a westerly flow. Many areas are going to be dry, although we still find showers affecting western coasts up through southern coast of England, more persistent rain for western Scotland and western parts of Ireland as well. And then through Saturday, that's when we find a mix of sunny spells and showers once again, although look at this system here. This area of low pressure moving into the west of Scotland during Saturday. Look how windy it becomes across Northern Ireland and northwest England once again on Saturday afternoon. And then those strong winds spread their way eastwards across northern England, bringing gales overnight into Sunday, while at the same time we find some showers or longer outbreaks of rain affecting southern and western areas, those tracking their way eastwards. And then through Sunday, well, we'll find an area of heavy rain just crossing southern parts of England. We need to watch this one too. There's a small area of low pressure in there. We need to watch for that developing. But at the moment, we're going to talk about low pressure crossing southern England, some of it being quite heavy, but some showers towards the north and also towards the west. Now you notice here that the GFS not making quite so much of that northeasterly flow on this particular run of the GFS as the low clears away, although it is still there, look, through Monday. But as I say, what we need to watch for during Monday is that low clearing eastwards, rain, residual rain across East Anglia, North East England, parts of the East Midlands and the South East, turning possibly to sleet or even some wet snow. But also we need to watch for the showers becoming very wintry across Scotland and western parts of Ireland. And then we turn to more of a north and northeasterly flow through Tuesday. Then we find rain, sleet, or possibly even bits of wet snow affecting East Anglia. But across Scotland, Ireland, we've got a ridge built in there, so generally fair conditions. And then as we head in towards Wednesday, the ridge collapses away to the south. Heavy rain comes into northern and western parts of Scotland, and that will be tracking its way southeastwards during the course of the day, look, you'll see, through Wednesday. And then we get set for the area of low pressure that's going to be coming in during the course of Wednesday and into Thursday as well. And you can see there how through Thursday it becomes quite a significant feature. It's certainly something that we're going to be watching. So, thanks again for watching, keep the sun shining, and bye for now.